The Beggar and the Businessman. Once, in a city, there was a beggar. He lived near a railway station. He asked train passengers for money. One day he saw a tall, well-dressed man. The beggar thought, "This man looks rich. If I ask him for money, he might help me." The beggar approached him and started begging. The tall man looked at him. Then he said, "You always ask others for help. Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar replied, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I don't have anything to give. How can I help anyone?" The tall man said, "If you can't give, you shouldn't ask." He continued, "I am a businessman. I believe in giving and receiving. You need to give something if you want help in return." After saying this, the man got on the train and left. The beggar sat down and thought about what the man said. His words stuck in his mind. The beggar wondered why he did not get much money. Maybe it was because he never gave anything back. But he was just a beggar. What could he give? For 2 days he tried to think of an answer. On the third day, while sitting by the station, he saw flowers blooming nearby. An idea came to him. He thought, "I can give flowers to people for their help." He liked this idea, so he picked some flowers. That day when he begged, he also gave flowers to those who helped him. People liked this kind gesture. They took the flowers and smiled as they gave him money. The beggar felt happy. He started to see that people enjoyed his flowers. From that day on, he picked flowers every morning before begging. He noticed more people gave him money. But when he ran out of flowers, fewer people helped him. One day while begging, the tall man returned. The beggar ran to him with excitement. "I have something to give you today. Please give me money and I will give you flowers." The man smiled and gave him some money. He took the flowers and said, "Wonderful. You have become a businessman just like me." The man's words made the beggar think. He realized he could change his life. He got off the train and shouted, "I am not a beggar anymore. I am a businessman." People around him thought he was mad, but he was determined. 6 months later, at the same station, 2 well-dressed men arrived. One of the men recognized the other. He reached out his hand for a handshake. "Do you remember me?" he asked. "No. I don't think we have met before," replied the second man. The first man smiled. "We have met more than once. Don't you remember the beggar you spoke to?" The second man looked surprised. "Oh, yes. You are that beggar, the one I didn't give money to. And the second time, I bought flowers from you. But why do you look so well dressed today?" The first man replied, "Yes, I was that beggar. But now I am a successful flower merchant. I am on my way to another city for business." He added, "You taught me an important life lesson. We can only receive when we give. This lesson changed my life. I realized I was never just a beggar. I was always a businessman, but I did not see it that way. People were not giving me handouts. They were buying the flowers I offered. I used the money I earned to buy more flowers. Because of this, I became a flower merchant. Today I own a big flower business. I owe it to the lesson you taught me." Both men smiled and continued their journey. This story teaches us a valuable lesson. We have power over how we see ourselves. Sometimes we limit ourselves. We feel we can't succeed, just like the poor beggar who thought of himself as only a beggar. True change starts with how we think. When we shift our focus from just taking to also giving, we can find new opportunities. This is not just a business idea, it is a way of living. It helps both sides. Success is tied to how we see ourselves. If we believe we are small or unimportant, others will think that too. But if we believe in our potential, the world will respond. The beggar's journey from being a beggar to a successful businessman shows that no dream is too big. No situation is too hopeless. If we choose to think differently, if we act bravely and believe we can rise above our current situation, we can change our lives. I hope this session was helpful. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting stories. Take care, everyone.